entire car is engulfed in flames. I could see the tires literally just melting on the ground. I didn't even know rubber melted that way.
A horrific accident and miraculous survival.
One of the police officers, they said, how did he get out of the car? And I said, Johnny. That's all I could remember. I said, Johnny got me out.
A mysterious Good Samaritan whose actions defy reason.
Had to be a miracle.
Baffling first responders.
There's only so much you can do when you have high voltage lines on a car.
It was early spring 2015 in Columbus, Ohio.
It's a great day, beautiful day.
Pastor John Boston was driving on Airport Road when a car crossed into his lane.
Well, one fireman, he said, you didn't hit the pole, you went through the pole.
A utility pole. The live transformer landed on John's vehicle.
And so thousands of volts are running through the car.
With his seatbelt stuck and door jammed, all he could do was watch the searing and consuming heat.
The windshield was melting, dripping, and the passenger window was folding into the car.
Literally liquefying before his very eyes, as seen in this picture.
I thought to myself, I'm not going to get out of here.
But then a stranger appeared. He says a scruffy-looking man who easily opened the smashed door.
He reached in, he took me out. We walked maybe 20 yards from the car.
Just before the car exploded in flames.
I can still see his eyes. I can still see his eyes. He said, what's your name? And I said, my name is John. And he said, well, I'm Johnny. The police are almost here, and I can't be here when they get here, but you're gonna be okay.
And with that, Johnny was gone, while Pastor Boston was rushed to the hospital, where the questions began.
That area never lost power, so no one should have ever been able to touch the car, and I shouldn't have survived.
Potentially over 10,000 volts of electricity, stunning even veteran Columbus firefighters.
Oh, I got goosebumps. With the transformer on the car on fire, that's probably one of the worst runs we could roll up on.
It's like a fireworks show.
Immediately, people tried to rationalize what happened. Maybe the circuit breaker tripped and Johnny fled because he has a past. However, firefighters say breakers are designed to reset themselves, and electricity was clearly coursing through the vehicle when help arrived.
The person who touches that car, he's the ground.
You'll be electrocuted.
This video shows other cases of transformers blowing up, making rescue attempts extremely complicated.
Holy! You're gonna have to jump away from the car and then shuffle your feet and follow those procedures. That's still risky.
But none of that happened with Pastor Boston, leaving the young husband and father with only one conclusion.
I don't think angels always come to us with wings and white robes and bright shining lights. I think they come as help, and that's what I had that day.
According to an Associated Press poll, 77% of Americans believe in angels. Encounters have been reported in the midst of many tragedies, from September 11th to tornadoes tearing across the Plain States. Pastor Boston says he doesn't care if people support him, but his heavenly encounter is already having an earthly impact.
I am more sensitive to making a difference in people's lives in the city that I serve, and I want to be an angel for them.
In Columbus, Suzanne Stratford, Fox 8 News.